This video features a reading task on the story of Echo and Narcissus. So let's start. In Greek mythology, Echo was a talkative nymph who had a magnificent voice and speech and was widely known for having the last word in any conversation. Once, she tricked Juno, who was the queen of gods, by engaging her in talks, thus orchestrating the escape of Juno's adulterous husband Zeus. On finding out Echo's treachery, Juno cursed Echo by rendering her speechless. Now Echo could not speak anything of her own, with the exception that she could only repeat the last words that anyone spoke to her. Now the first word is magnificent, which means very beautiful or impressive, very great, like the voice Echo had. Next is orchestrating. Orchestrate means to organize or plan something that is complicated. And treachery means an act of harming someone who trusts you. Moving on, Echo loved a beautiful youth called Narcissus. Narcissus only basked in the glory of his beauty and enjoyed all the attention and praise showered on him. However, he was a disdainful creature who, despite being loved by many, considered himself matchless and shunned all suitors. Now, disdainful means feeling strong dislike or disapproval for something or someone you think does not deserve respect. And shun means to avoid deliberately and especially habitually, like Narcissus used to shun or refuse all his suitors. Now, Echo longed for Narcissus to notice and reciprocate her feelings, but could not express herself because of the curse. Eventually, in a comic yet tragic scene, Narcissus rejected Echo's love and scorned her. Unable to bear the grief and embarrassment, Echo pined away and died, and all that remained of her was her voice. Now, scorn means harsh criticism that shows a lack of respect or approval for something or someone. And pine means to become thin and weak because of sadness or loss. Moving on, Nemesis, who was the avenging goddess, now decided to punish Narcissus for his behavior and lured him to a pool. There he saw his own reflection in the water and was entranced by it. Not realizing that it was merely an image, Narcissus kept on gazing at it and fell in love with it. In vain, he tried to embrace it and while trying to reach out to it, ultimately drowned. Now, avenge means to take vengeance for or on behalf of. And yet another meaning is to exact satisfaction for a wrong by punishing the wrongdoer, which was the role of Nemesis, the goddess. And trance means to fill someone with delight, wonder or rapture, to put in a trance. And the last word, which might be tough, is vain. It means having no success or not producing a desired result. Now the story mentions quite a few characters who are the source of many English words, such as echo. A proper word in English, it means a repetition of sound. For example, the convocation hall echoed with cheers when students collected their prizes from the chief guest. The next character is Narcissus, and the derived word is narcissist. It means a person who is overly self-involved and often vain and selfish. For example, any conversation with a narcissist like her is always about her needs, wants, and thoughts. And the third character worthy of mention is Nemesis, the avenging goddess. So Nemesis word in English often refers to an agency of retribution and vengeance. Typical meanings in which it is used are: first, an opponent or rival whom a person cannot best or overcome, or something that a person cannot conquer or achieve. Example sentences are: in high school, Shikha was my nemesis. Be it studies or extracurriculars, she always performed better than me. An example for the second meaning is: the performance test proved to be my nemesis. That brings us to the end of this video. Thank you.